So first thing you have to do in order to remove the center console, let me take out my coins first. All my riches are stored inside this card. But first we have to separate this bezel from the rest of the console. And for that, the ideal is to use a flat tool to introduce there where the bezel is attached to the plastic part, and ideally use a soft one and push it there. Let me show you. After you separate them a little, you can finish pushing with your pulling up with your hand. If your tool is like mine and it's too thick to introduce in there, you can use a small flat screwdriver to work wonders too. But for that, be careful for not to scratch anything, okay? You do this movement. Let me show you with the screwdriver, it will be easier. Introduce it and force a little, and the bezel will be separated, and you can finish up pulling out with your hand. It's hard a little for me because I'm holding the camera while I do the same, but see, it comes out hardly easily. Just take care not to break it, especially if your bezel is made with wood like mine. And after it's released, like you see, don't just pull it. You have to disconnect the wirings first. In this card, there are two connectors, one in each side, and this connector has a small button. Done. It is in my hand now. Let's put it aside, and then I'll show you the connectors. As you see this black one, you just press this button and pull out. And there is the other for the rear windows. That is the white one. It's practically the same principle. You pull the lock and pull back. Next up, we remove the center piece here. Just grab your finger on the edge and pull up. But just don't remove everything at once, because you have to remove this leather boot for the 4x4 stick. You have two options there. Or you remove the knob, or you can remove the leather boot from the bezel. It's what I prefer to do, but watch out, it's a very flimsy and the tabs are very fragile, so do it carefully. So just like a rabbit out of the hat, the bezel is out. And next up, we remove the knobs for the HVAC. All you need to do is just to pull them out. Yeah, like that. Just take care not to lose them. Leprechauns love to steal such things. After removing all the knobs, this faceplate should come out too. With a small flat blade, you can introduce in one of the corners and pry it out. And now, as you may see, the HVAC faceplate is completely out. Let's attack the screws now. 3 are the screws dwelling behind this faceplate. All of them of Phillips kind. Remove them all, preferably with a magnetized Phillips screwdriver, sorry. Otherwise, your screws may fall behind this panel and you can lose it or have a hard time to recover them. So let's do it. Now it's important part. The panel is already loose. You can begin to pry it out on the bottom, by the bottom. It will come off easily, but it won't come far because of connections for the clock and those two buttons, light of the ashtray, and the light and the cigarette lighter. You have to disconnect them with your hand before pulling it out. Those two buttons here, they're a little bit hard to come out, but with patience they do. So everything is already out. And this way we finish our, may I call it a tutorial? I don't know, because I'm just doing for myself. But I hope this was useful.
And now I'm gonna remove here my screen because the sound is not coming out from every speaker. Probably I connected something wrong there. I'm gonna check. And then after that, I will come back showing you how to remove the seats, because I want to take this carpet out and replace with a new one, and used one. So if you like this video, please hit the share and subscribe button, hit the bells for notifications, and thank you.